You guys see?
Alright, guys.
This is how you do it.
This is how it's done.
This
You
is how it's done.
gotta fill it up with water.
You gotta fill it up with water. It's right there.
There's a cigarette button there.
You see that?
See that,
You guys
everybody?
See that?
Everybody
Alright,
see that?
Here's the deal. You gotta push your palm on it. You just gotta fucking slam it. You're gonna watch me right here, alright? That's how it's done. Baby, that is how it's done. That is how it's done. That's how it's done. Right there. Right there. That's how it's done.
And then what we do, we take this in the bathroom
and we break it over.
and we're gonna demonstrate how this is done. Now come here now, we're gonna come break this over someone's head.
Over your head?
We can break it over my head or yours, it doesn't really matter. But this is how it's done. So get ready. And that's how that's done. I mean, there's kind of an aftermath
Considering
with all that.
there's a lot of aftermath.
Yeah, there's a lot of aftermath.
Look at all that. That's worse than Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah, that's worse.
That's worse than a drought when you're trying to have a cornfield.
That's worse than Bin Laden giving you a BJ with his nasty Durka hands. Cause that's worse than Bin Laden giving you a hand job with his left hand. If you didn't know them Hajis, well, they like to wipe their asses with their left hand. So if you do anything with your left hand towards them, they'll get all offended by it. It's like giving them a finger.
Thing is, that's worse than anything you could ever do.
Sometimes you bleed. I think I might be bleeding a little bit, but a lot. Cause I don't have hair like Niall. This is Niall.
I have hair.
As you can see, he's got hair.
I got hair.
And it doesn't work too well, but Joe's got hair. Let's get Joe's hair in here. Yeah, Joe's got hair. But Joe doesn't want to do it, even though that's like a safety helmet. I don't think he wants hair or glass in his hair, but this is how it's done pretty much. And this is what we're doing alright.
I'm doing it again.
I think Niall's getting ready to do another one. This one's just a gun over his head. So, yeah, it's going over his head. But we're going to let Niall wear safety
My
glasses.
hair.
That's some nasty hair. Well, now we're going to bust this out real quick. And then we're going to give him these safety glasses right here for precautions, just so you don't get it in his eye. There we go.
That's how it's done, and that's how it's done again.
Then now Niall's going to hand me this beer bottle, and I'm going to break this shit over his head. So, here goes this bottle over Niall's head. You can probably see double vision because we've got a mirror. Well, this is going over Niall's head right now. Niall's going to bend down for us right here. We're going to break this shit over his head. Here we go. And I think that one might hurt a lot, but it's alright, because it's Niall's head.
It's now.
It's Niall's head. It's not. Oh, we didn't give him the safety glasses. Oops. Well,
that was over the back of the head.
That's Niall's back of the head. It's kind of
There's
sharp.
glass on it.
You probably there's hair.
There's hair on it.
There's hair on it. I don't know if you can see the hair, but there's hair on that, and that's Niall's hair.
It's mine.
Niall's hair. So that's all right though, because it ain't my hair. I don't really got too much of a safety helmet. Kind of got some cut on my hand, cut on that hand. See your battle wound.
I got cut on that hand, and I got cut all over this foot.
That's good stuff. That's how we do it here at
Motel 6.
The Joe Merrill, Casey Means, Niall Drove a Savage Motel 6. And this
Motel
is
6. That's how we do it. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my
But
hands.
this is us signing out, so we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye, MySpace.
Bye.
Bye.